We know that when animals are agitated or hungry, they will resort to nearly any behaviour to satisfy their needs. There have been cases of animals attacking and killing their own owners. Against such dangerous animals, we humans are helpless. You had better not get caught. So today, in this video, we'll explore 10 of the most outlandish animal encounters of all time. Number 10. This might seem like a typical fishing trip, but things can quickly change. With his jug line in the water, this man is fishing in the hopes of catching something tasty to eat for dinner. He had no idea, however, that he had come across something that would have him for dinner. This guy looks down and discovers that an enormous hungry alligator's jaws are entangled in his jug line. In a rush of despair, he throws the jug line and paddles fast out of the alligator's reach. Thankfully, the man managed to escape and avoid becoming the alligator's dinner. A really lucky guy. Number 9. The footage shows this cyclist being attacked by a leopard. A leopard lunges at a cyclist. The cyclist loses control of the bicycle and falls to the ground. This incident took place in India, and the footage was captured by a CCTV camera installed by the Highway Authority. Terrifying encounter. Number 8. The footage, which was shot while a man was riding, appears to be fairly typical. It appears that he is filming it with an outdated camera because the quality of the camera is rather average. Up until a point, everything looked normal. A large grizzly bear appeared out of nowhere and was just a few meters away from the guy, almost taking him down with its razor-sharp claws. Fortunately, he was alert and was able to act fast to escape, but it undoubtedly would have sent shivers down his spine. Number 7. This video shows a shark charging at the fisherman out of nowhere. This powerful shark was ready to tear the fisherman apart, but the fisherman was quick to respond and surprised the shark by thrusting a spear into its jaws. We will leave it up to you to decide whether he treated the shark rightly or wrongly, but it was a really awful sight. Number 6. This footage shows a group of tourists approaching a huge bison that is busy eating its grass. Some of the tourists begin taking photographs. However, the huge bison finally gets irritated by the tourists, and suddenly this scary creature charges towards them. The tourists start running in fear. Luckily, the tourists escaped, and the bison is no longer interested in the chase. Number 5. This group of friends was enjoying their safari drive when suddenly it turned into a nightmare when they were alarmingly chased by a vicious tiger. At first, they began filming it after spotting the tiger. Now, in serious panic, the tourists continue driving down the road, hoping to be left alone.
Beautiful.
But this frightening creature has other ideas in mind. He charges towards the tourists in full anger, but thankfully the tourists escaped in their car and no injuries were recorded. A frightening encounter. Number 4. This poor man stumbles into a cage where a male and female lion make sure to welcome him, turning his trip into a nightmare. He may be seen doing his best to control his panic. The man is seen trying to frighten this enormous cat while the nearby audience shouts in panic. Even though he makes every effort to make these ferocious creatures fear him, they keep coming closer. Surprisingly, both the lions lose interest in the man, and he seizes the opportunity and quickly escapes. Number 3. These tourists seem to be enjoying the elephant's company, and one of them tries to take a picture of the elephant. But suddenly, the elephant slaps the girl with its long trunk. Luckily, the girl didn't suffer any injuries, but that was a pretty close call. A terrifying encounter. Number 2. This footage shows a hippo standing in the river and seeming to be enjoying the water. But suddenly the hippo loses his cool with the videographer and launches towards it. The hippos bit the car of the videographer with their powerful jaws, but luckily the filmmaker got away. Number 1. Sea lions are normally very cute and harmless, until they are not. This incident took place in Vancouver, British Columbia. A young girl was huddled by the edge of the dock when a sea lion reared up behind her and in a flash grabbed the hem of her dress, pulling her into the water. Luckily for the girl, the sea lion wasn't in the mood to hurt her and instantly let her go. A few seconds later, her father dives into the sea and rescues his daughter. A crazy encounter. That's all for today's episode. Let us know which encounter you find the craziest. If you enjoyed the video, press the like button and do subscribe to our channel to watch more fascinating videos like this.